Good morning. My dishwasher is on and loud as hell, so if you can't, I'm gonna try and speak up, but if you can't hear what I'm saying, I will redo this video. So, I've got something going on with my jade plant. It's got all these little white spots all over it. Oh, it's shaky. It still has new growth at the top, all over. Actually, this one just over the last 2 days started to bud, but it has these white spots. And if you have never had that in one of your plants before, I looked it up and it says it is mildew, just powdery mildew. So I've got, here are my supplies, I've got just paper towels and apple cider vinegar, and I should be able to just wipe it off. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this. Dip corner of my paper towel and see if it wipes off. Okay, it totally does. So that diagnosis, white powdery mildew. Prognosis, wonderful, as soon as I can get this all washed off. So I'm gonna add a little water to this to dilute it, just because I don't want to do anything to this beautiful plant. So I said yesterday in my Meet My Plants video that I had gotten this jade plant from my church. We go to Capitol in Olympia, Washington, and for Mother's Day they gave us plants, succulents, like 3 years ago actually now. So this one is 3 years old, and I would be devastated if I lost her or something happened to her. This is actually working. Trying to be as gentle as I can, considering I am trying to get something off of the plant, so not much comes off, just it's a little darker. Actually, the apple cider vinegar is kind of yellow, so maybe there's nothing coming off at all. So, trying to be as careful as I can. Normally when this is strong enough, I take pieces off to propagate. It just hasn't been strong enough lately. It's also showing signs of either overwatering or underwatering. I'm in the process of trying to figure it out right now with my Planta app. I just watered yesterday. I'm gonna water at the next directed time and see if this resolves itself, but I feel like I may have overwatered this. And the leaves will get wrinkly if you overwater it or underwater it. So jade plants are kind of different in that they store some of the water that you feed them in their leaves. So that's why they've got kind of those fat, plump leaves, so they can go through drier times without being watered. So I think over this winter, what I may have done is just overwatered this, and it wasn't able to hold the water in the leaves and it got wrinkly, or it has root rot. So later I'm going to take a look at the roots, and if it is root bound or has root rot, I am going to cut off the roots and I will replant it into a bigger pot, because this is the second pot it's ever been in. That looks kind of rough, I know. I should clean the outside of the pot as well. Yeah, maybe I'll repot this as well. Some leaves have it way, way worse than others. But they're just kind of covered in mildew. So what I believe why it gets the white powdery mildew is because, like I said, the leaves store water. When they're expressing that water from the leaves, I mean, this is what I read, it can leave that powdery mildew in the shape of the spores on the leaf, or the holes on the leaf where the water would go in, I'm not sure. Okay, so I can definitely get this looking back to normal. I'm not sure if I should prune any of like the really droopy leaves. I'm not really sure. We'll see, but it did need a good cleaning. And now the vinegar is not going to harm your plant, especially diluting it with some water. Ooh, circular motions work better. Noted. It's looking happier. I'm not really sure why, but at the top of the plant, the new growth, the edges of the leaves are purple. No, I'm not really sure, but she's kind of doing some odd stuff. So one of the leaves popping up looks like that. It kind of has like a weird heart shape. And let me show you. Yeah, these ones are kind of purple on the edges. I'm not sure what that means, but she's never done that before. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the rest of the residue from this and then give her a nice sit in the sun, and we'll see if she gets better.